Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Meet CISO. I hope you are all doing great. So today we are going to cover few of the topics in which people are actually getting confused, like what is the difference between data processor, data controller, data subject. So we'll be covering all the roles today. To clarify all your doubts, I will also go through the analogies so that you can understand in the very easy language, and then it will be easier for you to remember. Before we proceed, I would like to tell you that we will be only covering the data roles from the security perspective, and will not be covering the like the roles like data scientist, data engineering, because that is all the roles that is from the data analysis point of view. We'll be covering the data roles from the point of view of security. So let's start. So you might have heard about data subject. Yeah. So data subject is an identified natural person whose data is being processed. So let's say if my data is being processed and I'm the subject, the person who gives the data, his personal data like PII, like kind of personal data or personal health data, personal identifiable information or health information, that is a subject. Now, who is the controller? Data controller is the person or the entity, yeah, that determines the purpose and means of processing personal data. They are accountable for compliance with data protection laws. So the person who is collecting the data, that person is accountable or ultimate responsible, we can say, for compliance of that data and protecting that data. So this is called as controller. The next is processor. The processor is the entity or the team that processes personal data on behalf of controller. So controller has taken all the data, has understood why this data is required, and after collecting all the data, the person who acts on behalf of controller in day-to-day life, that is called as data processor. So it might be that the data is being collected as well as and refined by or used by data processor, but that should be as per the policies and compliance standard states set by the data controller. Let's go to the next one. The next is data steward. Data steward is a governance role. Yeah. It focuses on ensuring data quality, consistency, compliance, and fitness. So kind of this is related to audit point of view, and they ensure the governance is set for the data that is being collected. This too is where people get confused, so I've kept it at the last. Yeah. Data owner. Data owner is the one. This is sometimes gets confused between data owner and data controller. Both are the same. In GDPR terms, it is data controller, but data owner and data controller are the same. Is data owner is again an individual or department that has authority over a data set. So that is a data owner. That's uh, almost of the responsibilities is overlapping between data owner and data controller. Data custodian. This is again getting confused between people get confused between data custodian and data processor. So custodian is a technical safekeeping. Most of the time people do understand for the internal organization they keep data custodian, for external that is processor, but the responsibilities of custodian and processor are almost of the same. They overlap a lot. So these are the people who are responsible for storing data, backup, access control, doing day-to-day work with the data, that is the data custodian or data processor. Now let's go for the bank analogy. So the bank analogy, how this will help you is to you will be able to remember the meaning of each and every term which we are using. Let's start with the data subject. Data subject is the customer who owns the money. Let's say the person who is owning the money and he's giving all the data to the bank is the customer. Let's say I'm opening the account with the bank, I'll be the customer for the bank. Data controller. Data control is the bank manager. Bank manager operates as on the terms of bank. It decides how accounts are managed, sets policies, and ensures compliance. So manager is the one who is called as data controller because I give all the data to the bank manager for opening the bank, for opening the account. Data processor. Let's say the teller, the you go to deposit the money or to get the money from the bank. Nowadays people don't do it, but the people who still might be using the banks to deposit the money or withdraw the money, or ATM machines, we can say, that execute transaction on behalf of the manager. So manager doesn't uh, uh, connect with you for the transactions, right? So this is the teller or the ATM machine through which the transactions happen. So that is data processor. Data steward is an auditor, as we discussed in the previous slide. It ensures the records are accurate, the policies are followed, and the money is accounted for properly. Yeah. So this is what the data steward is. I hope this has helped you a lot to understand the different roles and what is the difference between them, and will help you in understanding and help you in also the certifications too. Let me know in the comments if you have any confusions with this data roles. Let's go through the question to understand if you have the better understanding on data roles or not. We'll start with the question first. Which of the following best describes the role of a data controller? A, the individual whose personal information is being collected and processed. B, the entity that describes the purposes and means of processing personal data. C, the party that processes data strictly on behalf of another entity. D, the role responsible for ensuring data quality, accuracy, and proper governance within an organization. Provide answer to this question in the comment box and let me know what's the correct answer. I really want like to understand whether you have the correct understanding on the data roles or not. The second is which role is primarily responsible for ensuring that data remains accurate, consistent, and properly governed within an organization. First one is data subject. The individual whose personal data is collected. Data controller, the entity that decides why and how personal data is processed. Third, data processor, the party that processes data on behalf of the controller. Fourth is data steward, the role that manages data quality, integrity, and governance. Guys, thank you so much for being on this video till last. Please do provide your comments with the correct answer. Also, do let me know on which topic you would like me to cover the next topic on. If you have any doubts with regards to the data rules, please do ask in the comments. We'll be very happy to answer you. Thank you. Have a nice day. Share this video with your friends, family, colleagues, and also do subscribe to my channel so we can create more and more such videos and share with you all so that you can gain knowledge and make your life easy in the cybersecurity. Thank you.